keep apologizing, and you're screaming.
Am I?
Yeah, you are.
Oh, yeah, that's fucking rich.
Is it fucking rich? Oh.
That's so great! Fuck off my explosive now! Get the fuck off!
He called me a drama.
I did not! Mr. Electric, send him to the principal's office and have him expelled!
The title of this video may be a little bit misleading, because technically it is. And also the title might make me seem like I have this strong opinion that The Bear is not a comedy. And while I do feel that way, it's not that strong. But I think it's just more complicated than that, which is why I made this video. Howdy doody. But clearly by some of the scenes that you're seeing before you, and if you've seen the show, The Bear does not feel like a comedy. But why is it called a comedy every year at the Emmys? And so that's what this video is. We're gonna dive into this interesting dilemma. What makes a television show a comedy? It's something that's sort of eluded every sort of medium, but usually you're able to pinpoint a specific genre, but The Bear kind of breaks that mold in more ways than one, but I'll get into that. First off, I just want to say, The Bear is an incredible television show. My favorite episode was definitely Io Adebri's episode, Napkins, but I would say that season 2 is probably my favorite. It has the legendary Christmas episode. It has probably my favorite character arc. You have the whole thing with Richie and him trying to figure out himself for that one episode. It was really good. If I could change anything, I wish it was by a weekly basis. I feel like it's not fun to binge watch them all, but because it's so good, I'm kind of binge watching it all. It's my fault. But the point is, The Bear is pretty much a fantastic show. And every time award season comes around, The Bear seems to dominate, or at least somewhat dominate, the Emmys.
Yeah, I just want to thank restaurants as a whole, hospitality as a whole.
But the Emmys is a bit weird. It's not like the Oscars, where you're just nominated for one grand category. It's delving into which genre you are. So they have Best Drama Series, but they also have Best Comedy or Musical Series. I don't know where comedy and musical align, but I guess they're both bright and happy? Not necessarily, but I guess. Like, what if Moulin Rouge was a television show? Or Les Mis? Does it go into the musical category? Because they're definitely dramas. But let's move past that. So which category does The Bear go into? It has a lot of really dramatic scenes. But it also has a lot of funny moments.
Okay, well, I would love to, but my license is expired. FYI.
We drove in this morning.
I'm thankful for my cats, Ralph.
They both name Ralph?
Yeah, it's just like it's easier that way.
Any of you incel, QAnon, 4chan, Snyder Cut motherfuckers want to get on a line now?
I'm gonna need bags and napkins already ready before service. Plus, Mandy and Angel are helping you out with paper cups and plates, but that's not really their duty, you feel me? Plus, love the wiping, love that energy. Maybe we do it like on the floors, because they are so dirty. I almost broke my neck, and honestly, I think I'm gonna pass out just looking at them. What's up?
The show creators and the actors have defended the decision that they are a comedy because their show is so similar to life, as they put it. There are these huge dramatic parts, but there's also these very light comedic parts. And maybe John Cena walks in. And the show is absolutely correct. They very accurately portray a very artistic, very beautiful, very quick-paced version of life. However, that is such a weird argument when comparing it to a specific genre. Because then again, life is kind of all the genres if you think about it. So why is it specifically comedy? It feels like the show is pushing towards comedy because they know that something more dramatic is probably going to dominate the Emmys. Because if you didn't know, production studios and whoever the higher-ups are able to push their piece of media towards a specific category. They can nominate this person to be lead actor. They can nominate this person to be considered for best writer or whatever. So for the 2023 Outstanding Comedy Series, you have shows like Abbott Elementary, Jury Duty, Only Murders in the Building, Ted Lasso, and those ones are pretty straightforward comedies. But then you have shows like Barry, The Marvelous Miss Maisel, Wednesday, and The Bear. Those shows kind of delve into a lot of different subjects. I mean, of course, The Marvelous Miss Maisel is more comedy, and Barry is helmed by a comedian. I only do this because if you've seen that show, Whoa. But it just, I don't know, every time I see like the nominees come out, it feels like there's a lot of variation in terms of what a comedy really is. So I guess my problem is less that The Bear is considered a comedy, and more that the Emmys have sort of a very, very, very vague definition of what makes a show a specific genre. I don't know, it's a very interesting dilemma, because you could argue, well hey, maybe the Emmys should follow how the Oscars do it. The Oscars don't really have a lot of controversy in that category, which is true, there's other controversies otherwise. However, very rarely does a movie outside of this intensely dramatic genre get nominated for an Oscar. I would argue that that mold has been slowly breaking over the years, and I would argue that it probably started when Black Panther got nominated for an Oscar. The Bear also considers itself a comedy due to its length. Most episodes range from 20 to 30 episodes, but then there's the one-off episode that is like an hour long. That's really the benefits of streaming services, is that you're not restricted to follow any sort of structure in terms of commercial breaks or when an episode would have to end. But in that case, it sort of reels back how the Emmys nominate shows in the future, because I believe one of the reasons was because of the length. At the end of the day, I think what this video is trying to say is not that The Bear is not a comedy, even though that's what the title says. I need a way to hook the audience, guys. But it is to say, what makes The Bear a comedy? Or Barry a drama or a comedy? There's so much to say about genre, and it's not really important otherwise, unless if we're talking about award season. But I find it interesting. It's an interesting little tidbit. Anyways, thank you for watching. I've been away for a little bit just because my life got a little bit hectic, but hopefully we'll be back on track soon. I should be having videos every Friday and Monday, maybe Wednesday. I'm definitely gonna start uploading some more shorts, and I'll see you guys next. That's not my outro. What's my outro? Oh wait, I think I remember. I think it's thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Oh, in the previous episode, I also forgot my outro. Huh. That's not good. I just recognized I wasn't recording. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.